Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Welcome to Ocean Intuitive Tarot. Today we are going to see what type of connection is this. Alright, so we are going to have 3 piles as usual. Pile number 1, giraffe. Pile number 2, dragonfly. Pile number 3, yesterday we had this one too, the bear. Alright, so you can pause now and choose the one that you feel most drawn to, and we'll see each other in 1 minute. So let's see, what type of connection is this? We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Ace of Water. We have Nine of Water. We have Six of Air. We have Ace of Air. We have Ace of Earth. We have 3 monkeys. And we have the eagle in reverse. So my dears, what I see here, what type of connection is this one? Well, first of all, it's not an easy connection. I can see many stuck energy here. Not seeing things completely. I can see here that there are some fears and despair in a stuck way, right? It might be that there is an energy here of not wanting to finish something, right? It is not wanting to move in any direction, having some troubles with this relationship, wanting to have more information about this but not having, perhaps being under a very negative thought pattern and not having inspiration of any kind how to resolve certain type of conflicts. There is hope here to resolve things, but I can see that it's very, very difficult to do that. This can be about a relationship that is trying to return, but there is a lesson being needed to be learned here, and I see that there is the work is not being done. The work is not being done to see the lesson. can be that also this is about, or you have some financial share, and there are documents waiting to be signed, or contracts or something of those kinds, and things right now look very stagnant, and you two are not able to think about the positive in this situation. You're not having the full picture of it. There are things perhaps underneath that you're not seeing, and it seems to me a very stagnant energy right here. There is something hoped here, or wanting to change this stagnancy, having the hope for action, but having the hope for this relationship to return. But I see that everything is very, very stagnant. Maybe some trust issues here between you two. What kind of relationship is this for my dear group number one? Whatever it is, it's like you don't have enough information, or things, the lesson that you two have to go together is not over yet, so that things can be favorable in this moment for you two. There is something that is hidden here, that you don't have the full picture of the situation. So my group number one, and for you to go through this right now, there is a need to organize and to be logical and act in a more logical way, balanced, knowing what you want. It's important also to see here if what you have here connects with your higher purpose, because there is a need to balance yourself first, to achieve a stage here where you recognize what you want in your life, and if what is surrounding you really agrees with that energy that you really want to keep in your life, and if it's not letting you be stuck in an old pattern. All right, it's not easy. These kind of transformations are not easy when there's something stagnant in our lives. But I can see that if you use logic in this situation, you have a better view of whatever you went through. It might be that it was a very emotional situation and you couldn't see things clearly because of that. But right now it's time for structure and logic in this, and understand, is this good for my higher purpose? Is this what type of energy that I want in my life in the future? All right, let us see. What kind of relations, what type of relations of connection, what kind of connection is this from our deep group number one? Maybe you have friends that you can talk with about this, or it might be that you are afraid to talk with this person and even talk about the situation and together decide what to do, so that you can get out of that stagnant situation, not having the full picture, confusion, not knowing, not trusting. not being able to renew this. It might also be that this, because you are going to use logic here for this connection, it might be that you understand logically that this is not going to stay in your life in the future, and that other people, your friends, your family, might help you in this moment to achieve this energy, more logical energy. I believe that you know inside of you that there's something more waiting for you, and you do have the desire to move on from this relationship. It might be that you are not connected with that part of you, but if you really meditate on this, you will understand that there is a desire to move on. There is something inside of you telling you that there is in life, you will attract someone that will connect with the energy of your higher self, of what you are, will encounter you in the path that you want to take in your life. And it will, the new relationship that you are going to have is not going to block you this way, right? It's not meant to block you this way. Everything that is blocked is meant to flow. It's not meant to stay blocked forever, because things that are blocked, then they materialize. It's not just inside, they will then show in the outside in different matters. Your lives start being blocked too, in the outside, in the exterior, in the material, right? So things need movement. It's important to move. And if you move inside, you move outside too. And also the opposite, you start moving outside. And even if you are very emotional still, but if your outside has movement, your inside will also flow much better, all right? Is a way that can help you to move all this stagnancy that you are feeling, because at the same time, you know that you have the desire to search for something more meaningful in your life. I believe there is a lot here that you cannot see, a lot in this relationship that you cannot see, and you don't feel safe, though you have the wish you had the wish to make things balanced here. I think that things were not clear at all, and you wanted for things to be clear with this situation. And right now, it's time for logic. It's time to ask friends for help, ask family for help if needed, so that you can maintain this organization, structure and discipline in your thoughts pattern. And I believe inside of you, you know you have the desire to move on. So I believe that this was a lesson that you had, a lesson that you tried your best, you hoped for the best, but it's not working. It's not working because your energy and this person's energy are not meeting. And I believe that things, they need to flow. They cannot be forced. And you already have that desire to move on inside of you. If you listen carefully, you have, and if you use logic about this, there are things that are hidden here. There are things that you're not seeing here. If you use logic, you know that you have the desire to move on. Now, once you move on, and once you understand that you have an energy that you would like to keep inside of you and outside of you. This is when other people, if they want to be in your life, they will need to step up. All right? It's not you that you are going to do the job. Is if they feel that is in their energy to step up and do something different, if they feel that their inner self are telling them that they need to do something, they will do. But it's not by forcing, it's actually moving on. All right, it's all actually moving in the direction that you know is best for you right now, and moving with confidence, with logic, and planting in your life what you want to see every day. And when you do this, other people are also going immediately. When you do your work, other people need to do their work. So in life, it's never about forcing. It's about observing what can flow to you, what is flowing to you. Because what is flowing to you is what your inner self knows that is true in the moment for your vibration. So once you move, this person also is forced to move, whether it is to you. If they feel that is the way, they will move to you, and you will meet again in a different energy because you both decided that way, or this person will go away. But I believe once you do your job and you know what you want, and it doesn't matter anymore about because you're sure, let me explain this better, you're sure that what's surrounding you is part of your energy. So you're confident with that and you feel rich with that, all right? It might be that people from the past then appear in your life. But when they appear in that state that you are not missing anything, living your life, living your energy, when they appear, they have their job done. They already have the energy that they should have. So something very interesting to pay attention is, what kind of energy are you in when somebody appears in your life? This is a very interesting exercise, all right? Because things don't, and energy, they don't appear in our lives for a coincidence. They need to match somehow. So if you want someone to match your energy, it's not by forcing, it's for you transforming your energy in your direction, moving on for that direction. And if the other person ever connects with that new energy that you have in your life, they will appear, all right? But you are following your path. So it seems to me that this is a lesson, a very good lesson of something that it was not clear here, and you really wanting to make things clear because you would like to have clarity in your life. You have to like clarity in your relationships, in your connections, but you are not having it, and it seems that things are very stagnant here. You hoping, you're wishing, you wanting to transform, but not happening. So the secret and what the message here is, follow your logic right now. All right? Follow your logic. Follow your completeness. Follow your higher self. Go into the way that your soul asks you to go. Understand that you are feeling stagnant. Understand why you are feeling stagnant. And this is the lesson. And don't stop. Move in the direction of the new energy that you want to implement in your life. And everything that should be in your life will follow. All right, my dear group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If it resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I would really like to know. And press like, subscribe, and we will see each other in the next reading. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, my dear group number 2. So let's see what kind of connection, what type of connection is this. And we have the Sun. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Water. We have the Ego. We have Five of Air. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have Nine of Water. And we have the Eagle. That was also in another reading, but upside down in reverse. And here is all right. There is a kind of a clarity here in your connection. There's something that was known, something that came to light in your connection. Perhaps something that was unwise, an unwise choice, and that you really need, you both need to learn from this situation. But I see many stagnant energy though. There is clarity in this, in some kind of, in something that happened. It might be that what happened was both of you acting out of character. Probably not talking with each other. And not wanting to look at the situation in another perspective. A lot of not talking here, right? And not wanting to make a move. Though in the end, there is a decision here needed to be done. I believe there is a lot of ego here. A lot of ego here working for you two. There was something that came to light that really pushed you to start not acting in a loving manner. You start acting out of ego, both of you. There is also a choice that was done. And right now I can see that nobody is willing to make a move, which at the same time is also letting you see things even more, right? Because when this happens, it's never a coincidence. Things are always being shown to us. Even stagnancy is being shown to us. So you are also seeing even more clearly, though. I believe that you might have more maturity than this person, but both of you are like stagnant in this energy and not wanting to talk, not wanting, but at the same time, ego is not letting you. Maybe there is some clarity that needs to come to this even more to this relationship. And that clarity can be that both of you are acting out of ego. And where is ego, there is no love. And that doesn't mean that you have to do anything. Always choose what your inner self is telling you, especially if you already have any kind of truth that is not letting you make any move here. But it seems to me that somebody is blocking this really on purpose and is not deciding anything. My dears, what I see here is that I believe that this is a phase for you and that this will be resolved. There is a review here for both of you of everybody's motive. These arguments that you are having here will fade away. And I believe that you are going to have what you really want to have. Let me see here. What kind of connection is this? It might be that there is a need for stability in this connection. There is a need to stability for this in this connection that you are not having. There was something happening here that really provoked this sadness in both of you, and now both of you are acting out of ego. What kind of connection is this for my group number 2? There is a need here to communicate. I think the issue here is communication between you two, right? Even trying to find ways to communicate with the other person and understanding their types of communication too, because we don't have, all of us, we don't have the same type of communication. So sometimes we need to also understand that in each other with compassion. What kind of relationship is this? What kind of connection is this? Maybe you're not trusting your intuition, my dear group number 2. Maybe it's blocked right now because of ego. It might be, or it might be this person too, or both of you. What kind of relationship is here for my group number 2? There's something to be learned here in your relationship, all right? There's a need to learn something with here, and transformation, to transform whatever happened into something more profound, more stable, if that is possible, to illuminate whatever happened here and talk with each other. Talk is very important here because everything is blocked. There's no decisions being made. There is a communication needed to have place here, and not a fight about power, because it seems that when is a fight about power is not love anymore. But there's something to go deep here in this relationship and learn about it. Maybe that was an unwise choice here being done, and you both need to talk about it. So, what kind of relationship is this, my dear group number 2? whatever relationship you have here, it has the power to change you too. All right. And it can be a beautiful love story, but it seems that there is something lacking here, and it is in communication. It seems that you both are acting out of ego. There was an unwise choice made for that one of you, or maybe both of you made in this situation, but there is a need to review everybody's motives, and start flowing with this energy that seems stagnant, because I believe that this is a relationship that can really be changing, a life change in your life, in your path. This can also be life changing. Yeah, there is a need to stop fears about this, stop acting in a fear-based, and understanding if you don't act in a fear-based, and if you do bring clarity to what happened here, this unwise choice that was made between two of you probably, and if you don't act in a fear-based manner, there is a big chance that this relationship has a future. Yeah. Right now what I see here is conflict between you two. It's not that you should insist on something that is not flowing in your life. It's just understanding that if you are blocking it, why are you blocking it? All right? And if there is a need for clarity, why not searching that clarity? And once you have that clarity, acting from clarity. Yeah? And if it's possible, if it's still not being possible, and even after you searching that clarity, then it's because that energy is blocked and is not part of your way. But the importance of the movement for clarity can also do something for you, because or it will let you move on, because you tried and you're not having it, so you move on, but you tried. Or you are going to see the situation, see everybody's motives and understanding, and start communication here. I can see that if this is possible, if fears go away and you two stop acting out of ego, I can see that this can be a relationship, a beautiful relationship. All right, my dear group number 2, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please comment down below if this resonated, and we will see each other next reading. Thank you so much. All right, my dear group number 3, let's see what kind of relationship is this. We have 2 of Cups in reverse. We have the Moon. We have the Hermit. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Life Experience, Archangel Chamuel. We have 2 of Air in reverse. We have the Chariot. We have 3 of Water. And we have Time. Wow, so much about time here. My dear group number 3, what is happening? Well, it's interesting because this time is pointing to number 11, and number 11 is soulmate. Well, if you believe in this term of soulmate, actually number 11 for me is two people coming together as a whole, meaning they are fulfilled in each other and they will come together. But there is something here that needs time to be done. There's something that needs to be awakened here, right? It's not. I'm not seeing an easy path here. Maybe people are not prepared here for this kind of relationship that could be happening here. People are not didn't do the inner job to get to the point of meeting the other person that is also complete in themselves, and they walk together on earth. All right. I believe that this is not the work, is the inner work is full of fears here and is not being done. But your meeting can lead to a change here. Your meeting can lead to a change, because it's like you're not awaking. You have 11, but then you have 2 of Cups in reverse. It's like something is sleeping here. It might be that in your connection you will have a revelation of some kind that will change things. But it seems difficult for me here. There is many fears. But at the same time, I think something will change in your connection that will make you do this work, this inner work, right? What I see here is you two are not prepared. It's like it's not the time yet, all right? It's like both of you will need to develop yourself more, as individuals. There is a need for inner search here that will be that will arise after this meeting, after this event that you both are going to experience, and then you are going to understand that it's a very significant thing, and a move will be done towards that direction. But whatever it is still very immature. All right, my dears? It's still very immature. Maybe you will have this more likely at first, and then understand that there is a big work to be done individually first, so that after you can come together. But right now it seems something light that might have here the possibility to become later, with experience, two people that recognize in the other themselves. But that doesn't mean that you two are going to be together, all right? Because these kind of meetings with people like this, it means that you both will be fulfilled in who you are, will have to be fulfilled in who you are in order to one day come together, if that applies in this life, all right? But that doesn't mean that you are not going to celebrate your encounter. You both are going to provoke this change in each other, and the need to search more for your heart chakra individually, okay? And grow that heart chakra individually, so that because you are doing the job with each other too. It's a kind of a dance here. You go towards your fulfilled in life, your feeling fulfilled, and this person also is doing that, and both of you are working on yourselves and each other. Even if you're not together, you're doing that. And what I see in this relationship, my dears, is that this is a person that will initiate a process here. It might be that you will meet later, but right now what I see for both of you is work that needs to take place in your life. And understand this, it's not sad, because it's not sad in one way, because when you feel full in yourself, fulfilled in yourself, you will be happy no matter what. You will even be happy if you are having your family and this person is in another part of the world having their own life. You will be happy for that, all right? So there is here a life, significant life event that will lead to a change. You will provoke this change in each other. There is time here for that process to be done, and for you to open your heart chakra even more. Both of you are going to open your chakra even more and feeling fulfilled in your own individual. It's just when you are fulfilled in your own individual lives that you then might choose to come together physically, because you already are in spirit, and this is a happiness experience in the end, all right? There will be struggles here, but once you achieve that number one, once you both achieve the number one, being together materially will be a choice that you make, all right? Because you will still feel fulfilled in yourselves alone. That's why number 11 is so magical, is that you don't lose yourselves, but you can walk as a two, but you don't lose yourselves. It might be that this relationship needs to grow in an emotional level. It needs to grow to that stage. Right now, there are too much fears. There is something that there is a inner search that needs to be done. There is love to be developed here. There will be for sure a small proposal here that leads to celebration, but there is time to develop that experience of two souls that will be complete in themselves and will come together. That will need to be time for that, if you choose to, all right? Because the purpose of the number one is to be fulfilled in themselves, all right? There is an inner search here first to be done. My dear group number 3, what kind of relationship is this? I think that you are going to face your problems. You are going to face your problems. You're going to face things as they are in this relationship, and that's very good. You're going to see things how they are. You're going to see how much you will want to improve in yourselves. First, what kind of relationship is this for my group number 3? purpose is here with your relationship is really to do your path first. Yes, each one individually first. And I can see clear that once you have that chakra wide open, as it should be, both of you, there is a possibility for this, for you two, for union. But first, there is a big trouble here. There is time for this to happen. What kind of relationship is this for my group number 3? Yeah, time. Time is needed here. Because it's not time waiting. What I see here is not time waiting. It's time of you living your life. And they living their life. And by you two living yourselves lives, your own lives, you will stimulate each other also in your own path, all right, in your inner path. And even if you're not together or seeing each other, there is a preparation first for individuality first, to feeling complete in yourselves. So it's really a self-transformative story here, individually, until you open completely your heart chakra. And the beauty of this kind of relationships is that you don't even need to be together. You don't need to be together. It can happen once, but first there is this beautiful individual path that needs to take place. And once these kind of souls come together, when they are truly developed, normally the love that they have is so unconditional that they can work together if they come together physically, but they will also be helping others, all right? Because they feel so complete in themselves that they will help others. There's other people that surround them. They will work to elevate the energy of a life experience. Such a beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful. I can feel this energy. It's just beautiful. Yeah. In the meantime, you will be enjoying life, spending time alone, growing yourself, successfully being self-employment, because it's also the path of the number 1 is that they will find their own way in everything, and they will understand individually how can then they share with others their energy. All right, so this is what I have for you, my dear group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. And please comment down below if this resonates with you, and we will see each other in the next reading. Thank you so much.